Hello everyone, my name is Kamo and welcome back to Starbound. Today I want to show you an excellent little mod I came across today called Starmount. I actually don't mean to say it's a little mod because it is not. There is a ton of content in here, and as you might guess, it allows you to create mods. Even furthermore, it allows you to transform your character into different things. This is a fantastic mod. There has been a lot of effort and a lot of love put into this mod, and I'm basically just going to cover the basics of it so that you guys know what this mod's all about and make a decision about whether you want to check it out. Personally, I highly recommend it. So as you can see, there are different tiers of the mounts, and also there's going to be different tiers of the transformations. So if you go to each of these mounts, you can see them over here on the right side, and then you can see also the requirements. Now, it is impossible, well, not impossible, but it would take a really long time to show you the abilities and capabilities of each of these mounts and transformations, but they all have a general rule, and their capabilities and everything is listed over on his website. But basically, as you go up in tiers, they get more and more skills and capabilities. And you also have flying mounts here as well. Again, everything that they're capable of is listed on his website. But basically, you've got like your tier 1, you go over here, you got your tier 2. And is it just me, or does that face look a lot from the one from Evo? I think it was a game called Evo. It was a great game, it was one of my favorites. But basically, as the tier goes up, you can see that it requires more and more different materials, and obviously they're going to be higher grade materials depending on what tier you're looking at. And then you've got your flying mounts here. Then also, I also mentioned that there was a transformation center. That's here. This is where you actually transform your player into various things, and you can see them here. And as they get better and better, they start getting more and more parts on them. They have like these little robotic parts that start appearing on them. He has put a lot of love into this mod, and I absolutely love it. I did spend some time getting familiar with it. There is also, you can get swimming mods, which are immune to lava and poison, and they can breathe underwater indefinitely, so you can actually explore some of those ocean planets you may have been looking over. So, to gather the DNA that you need to unlock pretty much everything in here, you build yourself a DNA extractor. And I believe that's under here, yeah. So you get yourself a DNA extractor, and each DNA extractor requires the prior one. And obviously, as you might guess, it just makes it stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, this might look familiar to some people who came from the older Starbound. There used to be something in the game that you use to extract an inferior brain. It pretty much works the same way. You go up, you kill them, you collect the DNA. Now, they're not always guaranteed to drop the DNA, but chances are pretty good they're going to drop DNA. So, now what I want to do is I want to show you guys what some of them are actually capable of. Now, I'm going to show you the top tier stuff just to kind of give you an idea and kind of psych you up for what you're capable of getting. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you is one of the transformations. This is the top tier transformation, and like I said, the skills and capabilities of these transformations are different. First off, you'll notice that I am super fast. That's normal movement speed, not requiring anything extra to move that quick. You got a jetpack, you got a you can fly around like this, and you can mine. Oh, hold on, let me transform back. You can mine, and also you'll notice that I'm giving off some light too. Oh, let me get that. Ah, no. All right, there you go. So then you can also, like I said, you could fly. You've got light. Obviously you've got your primary fire, and then there's also a charge shot that each of them should have as well. Then also you've got dash, if you double tap in a direction. If you press down in a direction, you also got this kind of like a dashing melee attack. And then also, most of them will have blink. And also, it's a fantastic mod. I love this mod. I love how much effort he's been putting into this. Let me go ahead and show you the flying mount as well as the top tier mount. Oh, and I should also mention that you get all these, you pick all of these up through the headpiece in the tech. So you just go in here after you unlock them. You go in here and you actually see the different mounts that you've unlocked. And then it also shows you the skills right here, because there is quite a bit to it, or there can be quite a bit to it, so it'll actually show you the skills over here, what each tier is capable of. Alright, so here's one of the flying mounts. Oh, excellent. I freaking love it. I love it. So this one, for the flying mounts, they just have a primary and a secondary. I really love the lighting effects that they've done with this. It's more dynamic. It's not the super bright, you can see everything lighting. So this is the flyer. Flyers are very simple. It's mostly just if you want to fly around. It's just got a primary and a secondary. Alright, and here is the top tier, or one of the top tier ground mounts. It's got a jetpack, it's got a melee attack, just like the other ones did. It's more of like a dash. It's got a primary, it's got a secondary, and it's got blink. So overall, guys, this is a phenomenal mod. I really love what he's done with this one. Definitely go check it out. There is so much more to this mod than what I've shown you here. I mean, as far as like the tiers, and you can actually see really how much work he's put into it with the different models and whatnot. It looks phenomenal. There's a lot to it. Go check it out. He's got everything listed beautifully on the webpage. Extraction is very simple. All you need to do is extract the actual mounts folder into your Starbound mods folder, and I'll be sure to include that up on the screen for you. Just extract it into your mods folder, restart Starbound, and everything should be in there for you. And you create the original, the initial DNA stations. You create those all from just your normal crafting station. You just hit C, and they should all be in there for you. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section. If you think someone else would enjoy this mod, be sure to share it with them. In the meantime, you guys take care.